What's up, Smitty? Mr. Bugs, good evening. I gotta I gotta get you on the phone, man. We gotta work this stuff out, man. We gotta give these people this knowledge on savings, finance. But I went to California last week, so now that no more vacationing is on the horizon, I need to. Why would you want to come from there to there? I'm still at work. That's what's up, Smitty. Quick, fast recovery for you. Blessings. 919. Yeah, we changing that. Unlock. Yeah, man. I think we can move some mountains with that. I don't. I mean, as much as I think that in this day and age, in 2023 going forward, a sound financial plan is just as important as having faith and being smart with your money. Your plan prior, what is it? Prior preparation prevents poor performance. That's what it was. Prior preparation prevents poor performance. Good. Hey, and Benz. Yes, class. Okay, little juice. I'm working. So, good evening. Should go live again later tonight. I'll come on with you. I have a 9:30 scheduled time. Mr. Sid, Durain, Casey. It's on my thing already. I'm trying to finish my work so I can go home. I don't have to do it tomorrow because it's still gonna be here. Just working, man. Shout out to the live. It's just me. It's just me. I had to. I have to stay late. I probably got another 15. Got 8 more orders to put in, and I was bored. I'm the only one here, so I can go on live. Well, now if you're gonna be out, I need you sitting stationary, chill, because tonight's topic is placeholder relationships. So that's what you need to talk about. Placeholder relationship, Lil Juicy, aka Lil Juice. Hey, Sid.
What's happening, my brother?
Not much. Just still at work.
Me too.
What's up? Hey,
What's
Sid. Hi,
up, Durain?
Blue.
Hey, Durain, how you been?
Oh, y'all, y'all. I'm
What's,
good though. I'm good. I'm
what
good.
what did that mean? Y'all, and then you good?
Well, we do have a personal life, right? So
Yes.
I'm just saying,
Yeah,
y'all.
you hanging in there?
Yeah, I have a cousin that's going through some deep stuff, deep, deep. And so I just been trying to, yeah, deep stuff,
Mm.
real life stuff, not Instagram stuff.
Wait, Instagram's not real life?
Oh yeah, and that's why I feel for people that do go through real life stuff, and they come on and some people talk,
Yeah.
So
It is a beautiful day. Beautiful day.
mm-hmm.
Beautiful Tuesday afternoon. Chatting with you young folks. It is great. I'm sitting here on Instagram with two of my favorite people. I'm
Oh,
getting paid by the minute
I
as I
feel so
talk.
special. Thank you, Sid.
I mean,
Thank
damn,
you.
what's better to get
I
paid while you're
used to
on
be Blue
Instagram?
favorite person too, but he just kicked me to the curb, and my feelings got hurt, and I ain't auntie no more. He ain't, hi Blue, hi
Listen,
nephew,
okay, let's talk about this since we got
hi
a little time.
nephew.
As I heard somebody say before, it's just me and you. Don't worry about the rest of the people. It's just me.
Yeah, no, don't worry about them. Come on, let me say it. He in it too. Yeah,
So some of the people that you associate and affiliate,
I can't hear you.
some of the people that you associate and affiliate with are not good for me.
Listen, listen.
Now, I, you individually, Auntie Durain, we
Mm-hmm,
good all along.
mm-hmm.
I can't follow you to the places that you go
Oh, some people can't fan. They can't. I get it. Hey, get it.
Hey,
because
I do.
I'm not me as a black man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not afforded the luxury to say things and walk away from it.
Listen, I don't be saying stuff either.
And say you, ma'am, you know I'm not talking about you.
Oh,
Do that.
oh.
I'm not. Again, I'm not talking about your company that you keep.
Right.
hey,
You
he's
sound
not
like
too
my
fond
daddy.
of some of my company either, to be fair. So he's consistent. He ain't too fond of some of the company I keep either.
But me said on this live, and it's going to be recorded. We always good, sir.
Yeah, yes, sir.
I swear you remind me of my dad saying that. I want my dad and my mom. I want you to know that
What you mean?
because we was raised up that way. Like, oh my God. Listen, I remember my sister came home with these girls. And she was gonna be a part of this dance, this dance thing at the center, and they was practicing dance. And my mother, she come downstairs, and my sister was like, "Mom, I want you to meet da da da." Well, back in the day, all you had to do was get on the phone and be like, "Hey, my daughter got these girls over here. She call her sister, start with her sister. You know any da 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 da? You know them people? No, but let me get back with you, girl. I'm gonna call around and see. Man, when it came back, girl, you know who Kids Them is. Remember so and so and so that shot and killed so and so so. Well, them is his nieces. Oh, my mama. My sister was in trouble. Don't you ever bring them
Hey, Durant, we gonna need
girls back.
you to be better with
Huh?
the company you keep.
Hmm?
We gonna need you to be better with the company you keep, I think.
Well, I mean, the little ratchet, I just, you know, I, I, I I used to be kind of like that, how my mom and them was, but I was like I can't write.
So
That's
listen,
kind of, I mean, but I understand your place, Blue. I respect you. I do.
thank you, Dr. Finney. Listen, when I was
Mm-hmm.
in that room and did a couple months, the white girl was trying to explain herself, and the character by the name of 40 went off on me for saying, "Hey, I don't want no problem with you." Off on
Oh
me.
well,
You
know,
in there? I
I
was like,
probably was, but you know, some people blue for real. I'll tell you something. I don't mess around.
"Hey, sexy spirit." I know.
I'm
Listen,
serious.
telling you, I don't have a problem with you, and you still yell and cuss at me.
Right.
I'm not good.
But understand this. If you and I don't even think nobody picked it up because I've been knowing her for let me do this. I've been knowing her for a very long time. I know how she roll. You ain't rolling on me like that ever, because this is what I'm gonna do to you. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do to you. I don't care where I'm at, and you up there. This is me. Wait a minute, and then wait a minute, wait, and then you know that little microphone thing. That's it right there. I push that right there. I push this right here, and this be me the whole time she up there. Mm-hmm. I'm not.
Yes, he is.
I
J.
huh?
How do you say
Oh, that's
JISSEL?
Giselle.
Giselle.
Giselle
He is
and Jenny B.
single. He looks like a Avenger.
Who?
She said, I'm reading comments. She said, "Is Mr. Independent single?" And she got the sweat face like, "Oh Jesus."
Giselle.
Hold on. What you gonna say? What you gonna say?
I hit her up on the back end.
No, Giselle. He's a single and available. Listen, I'm gonna give you a couple prerequisites. Must be able to cook. He can clean himself. Must have pretty feet.
Oh, Giselle could cook. And she very clean.
Does she got pretty feet?
I ain't seen no feet.
Oh well,
but
listen. If you can't answer,
I'm sure because
little
girl,
don't do
look.
that. Don't you do that?
Girl, she be on it. You know, she look, Mr.
Shout out,
Let me
shout out
live.
here.
Oh, baby, you can live. I'm with you. Go
Shout
ahead.
out to the ladies.
Pull up.
The pedicure.
Pull Giselle right on up here. Let her shoot her
No,
shot.
hold on, Dr. Finn. We're not talking about that. I do not promote that. I'm not okay with that. In fact, I'm not even mentioning that. Please don't bring that up again. Because giving that bad energy for a person who was not good when he was living, if he is passed, I don't have no problem. I didn't do it, but he was too evil to bring that up. So please don't bring that up again.
Who is that?
Legendary Sean. Dr. Fenton.
She's asking me, did really Pat? Who is that?
She talking about Red Pill. Supposedly his mom came out there and said that he's gone.
Chicken. Call my name. And Chicken be going hard.
Oh, yo, chicken what? Jerk? I make it all. Oh, okay. They don't answer the feet though. Most don't fall. That's funny.
You can clean.
Y'all men are funny.
Name right before you speak on me.
Who said that?
Let's see your feet.
I'm not blue, laugh out loud. And
that I'm married.
My husband loves my feet. Lena Boo.
Lena look like she might have an alright pedicure. I don't know.
I'm not blue, LOL, and I'm married. My husband loves my feet. What? I didn't say anything.
Deleted himself.
Yeah. I can't say y'all, but I do. I do have an appreciation for women with a nice manicure and pedicure. I will be
manicure.
Well, hold on. I didn't say I know said well enough that I was speaking for him. Did I say anything wrong, sir?
No, you're spot on.
Right.
Durain, everybody who's been live with me multiple times knows that I am a man. They call me Petty Seti for a reason.
Petty Seti.
And not petty. What color? It all depends.
Like, she's a cutie too. Said.
You know, summer is past, so you got to go with some darker colors now. You know, it's October. Black. You know, black is like gothic. I think the youngsters. What do the youngsters call it? Nemo. But we call it gothic, and it's kind of taboo. So, you know, and I see sisters with black nail polish and toenail polish. I actually think that's sexy. Look at shaking her head. Or I used to think the white looked like whiteout, but I've grown fond of white nail polish too.
It's the whitest summer hair.
French
tip. I can do French tip on the hands, not
and
on
the
the feet.
feet.
Ladies,
Yes.
I'm gonna tell ladies, look,
Dark bloody.
stop getting French manicure on your toes because it looks horrible. Nude, like the nude color in French manicure are the worst colors that women can get on their feet. It's
But
horrible.
what you don't, why I don't get my nails polished with polish is because they chip. When
You
they chip,
got to get that what is it's the gel that's the good one.
I don't want the gel.
The
That
acrylic is
chip
that cheap shit out
too.
here.
My
Like,
girlfriend,
look, Lena, like, how do you know all this? That you got to get the gel.
because
What's
he's
your
picky like that.
What's
He
your
loves
cash app?
the one.
What's your cash app, Durain? I'll send you about 75 so you can get. I want you to get a good gel polish. Lena, French manicure on toes is trash.
$ Durain _1. And I'm gonna go right in there and be like, gel nails on the feet, please.
And then, ladies, you have to know, depending on your skin tone, what colors you can wear polish. Just like us, blue as men. Depending on our skin tone, like blue is, and I don't think there's anything wrong with it, but obviously blue is more darker complected than me. There are certain colors that will go better with his skin tone in comparison to my skin tones. I do like burgundies, like a certain blue and things like that.
I could see both of y'all in the brown, like not a
brown.
A brown.
I can't do browns. They don't look good on me.
No, I heard that.
But it's a certain color brown. It ain't like brown, but it's almost like a brown with like a golden brown type of shirt, like a gold brown. You ever seen that?
Lopez, I don't want to see no damn cash apps.
He already got mine. $
She said that's giving me
_1.
serial killer vibes. No, it's just Preston. That's coming from just very structured men. Like I have like.
This is what you call militant.
Yeah.
Everything.
It's attention to detail, like shoes.
In order.
Everything has to go with my skin tone and all that. Like I'll be like, nah, that doesn't look good. I'll be like, nah. That's why I always
do you like wear orange? Do you wear orange?
No, that doesn't work well with my skin. Durain, we follow each other. You see what colors I rock.
Peeping you out there.
You see what colors I rock. Yeah, I don't do browns and stuff like that. It doesn't look good.
Bye, chicken. So blue, what's your colors? Like that shirt look good on you.
I appreciate that. I have a question. So why do people say bye in the chat when you can come and go as you please?
They say bye.
Yeah, you just chicken said I'm out. Then you said bye. Why do you say bye?
Because he said I'm out. Bye.
He don't like this conversation. Chicken wants to bash.
I mean, we talking about.
He wants to go in. He wants to go on women.
I don't have time.
That's not. Talking about shit.
He actually. I wouldn't let him do it.
He's still there.
Durain, I got 2 colors, so I'm waiting for October for this one, blue. So I'm waiting for next month to pop this one. I know it's kind of hard to see.
Is that like a mom?
This is like a pink. This is for breast cancer awareness because my mom had breast cancer twice.
Okay, put that by your. Yeah, that. Let me see. Put that.
I don't know if you can kind of see.
Oh yeah.
And then
yeah.
And then I might rock this one tomorrow. Hold on. And then
nice.
And then this
I
color.
can't see blue and pink. Okay, I like. Okay.
This is more of a like a lavender. But see, I think blue can get away with colors that I can't rock.
So what's your colors, blue?
I mean, blue is my favorite color, ironically. And anything with some flavor, like I like this shirt has just about every color.
Hey.
Hey, Cassie.
Yeah.
Hello.
Platy.
Yeah.
You're a platy guy.
No.
Yeah, so like those colors that he's wearing, like that plaid, he looks good when he wears plaid. I can't rock that. It just would not go well with me.
Shirt. I can't.
This is hello, Miss Durain. Hello, Mr. Independent.
Lady?
Cassie would be like, said, you got to take that plaid off. If I wore a plaid shirt, like how if he looks good in that, yeah, I can't rock that.
No, I'm not into all that stuff. I don't know, whatever.
You're not into all that?
I
What?
wear what I want to wear. I don't like if he want to wear plaid and he like it, he can wear plaid. If you want to wear it and you like it, you wear it. I
You
mean,
can't. You can't do that. You have to be wearing stuff that's complimentary, or you
just
look.
like you see
You
me
look.
with my McDonald's shirt on. I don't give a damn. This is a shirt I got at a comedy show. I don't
Talk
care.
about it. Talk about
I
the
don't care.
shirt.
I don't do the manicure, but I do the pedicure.
Shout out,
So.
hey, God bless you. Like Blue does the bow ties, right? I
Yeah.
can't rock. I
You
can't rock
I
no damn
can't see
bow
you
tie.
rocking a bow tie.
Nah.
But it looks good on Blue.
Yeah, I am a regular. I'm a regular tie person. Like, and you guys, some of you guys have seen, but like these, like I rock stuff like this, like these combinations,
Okay,
pockets. Like these.
I like that right there.
Maybe this
Go
one
back.
tomorrow.
Go
Like I was
back.
telling you,
Go
burgundy.
back. Go. You moving too fast. Go back.
This.
No, keep going back.
This.
The first thing you touched. No, that's
This
nice
one?
though. It was brown light,
No.
and it had a shirt in it.
This. Oh
No.
this is blue. This is actually.
Yeah, that right
blue.
there. That right there. Not that. I want to see. Yeah, that. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. So this with these shoes.
Oh,
That's the combination.
look at you.
That's the combination right there. With this shirt and
We can't see the shoes, but the color look nice.
these.
Oh yeah, them is nice. Look at that, Blue.
I'm a
See
shoe
you
guy.
rocking it out. Look, I knew it. I bet your
Yeah,
canned goods look like that too. All your
Yeah.
canned goods is
That's it.
in
Look,
order.
Cassie, shake. That's why I said I operate with extreme structure, Cassie. Extreme structure.
I believe it. And your woman got to be extremely structured.
Extreme structure. Blue, I got a new cologne for you, brother.
Uh-oh.
Got a new cologne for you. Hold on.
Where were all of you at in the year '02? I was graduating.
My heel's gonna be
Hold on,
up
hold
there.
Hold
real
on.
soon.
Hold on.
You see what Giselle said?
What'd she say?
Her heels is gonna be up there real soon.
Oh, easy. I'm trying to easy now, youngster.
Well, I just came up really quick. I just wanted to come interrupt your conversation. I don't know what the heck y'all talking about. You know, because I don't think this is your show. Because I was looking at the time, I was like, wait a minute. The thing says 6:30, but it's 3:30 here. I'm like, wait a minute. I think we're early.
You people out there with them afternoon hours, calm down. It's almost time for me to go to bed in a minute.
Blue, I'm giving you a
What's that
plug right here.
Said? What is that?
Louis, it is Imagination by Louis Vuitton. Blue, I'm telling you, brother, you will not regret getting this in your.
Putting it in your.
You got to get it in there.
Okay.
Get it in there.
And then of course, you got to go with the. Hold on.
Look,
even
his cologne got an
You
order.
ain't gotta go nowhere, Cassie. You don't have to go nowhere.
you got to.
Why
get that
not?
right.
She don't want me up here. She said us people with these daylight hours.
It's gonna be pitch black over here in a minute, and they're gonna be camping up talking about look at the sunlight. Oh, it's so pretty.
It is.
It's 5 o'clock in the afternoon. It's black dark over here. I want to move to California. No, this is what I want in my life.
You got to get on the right side of things.
You another one. This is what I want in my life. I'll stay right here. But right about now, I need to be getting on my jet, headed out to California, so I can have an extended daylight hour. And then when it get dark on y'all time or start getting dark, I can fly right on back and we'd be right here together.
Hey,
we'd be
let's
right
go.
here.
Fly on into Ontario Airport and I'll pick you up.
All right, but I when it get dark, I got to do this every day though.
We got about 3 or 4 more hours of daylight. I'm actually gonna go get my hair cut, Blue, in about an hour. Still gonna be daytime when I go get my hair cut.
Is rubbing it
and
all
it's
the way
almost
in.
7 o'clock over here.
Look, come on, look, Darren, look at this. Look at all that sunlight out there.
Sid, I thought me and you was here.
We are good. You and I, we good.
Why you do that to me, Sid?
Hey, it's just it is beautiful. I know that everybody in their heart wants to live in California. I know all y'all want to come out
No,
here.
I don't. I don't.
I like Seattle. Even
What?
yeah, I'm cool.
I want to go to
Cassie, you
Florida.
in Seattle?
I'm in Seattle.
Ugh. It like rains. That's why
It rains,
hey,
honey. It rains more in New York than it does in Seattle. We just get the rep.
Blue, really,
It-
Cassie. She like my color, but because they don't get no damn sunlight, you see how light she is. It's always raining there.
So
Mhm.
you're in Seattle, Washington.
That's all right. I'm gonna get darker tomorrow. I'm gonna be in the sun tomorrow.
Where were all of you in 2002? I was still in the military.
Girl, that was my hard years, baby. That was a hard year
I
for
was
me.
walking across the stage. That's the year I graduated from Mississippi Valley State University.
Okay.
Well, I think that's the year that the baby was born.
The baby was born. Yeah, I don't know.
She the baby.
Oh,
She was born in 2002?
Yeah.
Good Lord.
oh, so she was doing it to be facetious. Oh, that's awesome. We love that over here. Let me put that down.
She a cutie though, say it for real.
I got tennis shoes older than her.
Damn.
That's when
when
you was born. Do I
Oh,
like younger women? Depending how much younger.
she just said she was born in 02. She's super
Yeah.
young. I got a
Damn,
daughter
so
that's born
that-
in 01. She just turned 22. So that means this baby girl
Oh,
on here is 21.
damn, I got a 25-year-old.
Ooh.
My daughter told me this because she
She
posted a picture.
say we gonna get you some new tennis shoes.
Like, my daughter posted a picture of her and I, and her friends was like, "Damn, you look just like your dad." And one of her homegirls was like, "But hey, why is your dad like low key sexy though?" And my daughter was like, "Hey, don't play." And she goes, "Oh, I'm kidding." She goes, "Not kidding though."
You know she wasn't kidding. You know she doggone well.
I
She
don't
was
know why
not
these
kidding.
kids be thinking because we are older than them, we're supposed to be because we're your parents. But that don't mean we grandma and grandpa old. When I was in my 30s, my daughter was like, "You old. Girl, go sit down like you ain't about to see 30. Sit down."
Well, but we thought the same thing. When I remember, hey, Blue, I remember I was 29 and my homeboy had turned 30, and I was like, man, how does it feel to be 30? and I'm thinking back on that now, and it sounds so silly,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Mr.
He could be
Independent.
granddaddy. Huh? She
Yes.
said you
Cass?
granddaddy. Where you ain't going nowhere, girl. Sit right there.
So I'm getting ready to bounce. I got to get some stuff done. But I was curious, what part of Cali do you live in?
I'm in SoCal. I'm like 45 minutes north of San Diego.
Oh,
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Blue was just out there. How was your trip, Blue?
It was good.
I was
Was it?
butthurt I didn't get to meet him, but damn,
You
he
was
told
in
me
his
where he was.
area? You was in his area?
We got a big state, so
No, I know that.
he was kinda when
He was
kinda.
He
He was
I'm
like
gonna be in LA next month.
2.5. He was 2.5 hours away when he told me, and I said, "God damn."
So wait a minute. How long was you out there?
3 days. I met Kyle, and now he's starting some kind of war about who's taller, me or him. So
You were taller.
yeah, but he sent another picture with him on his tippy toes and say, "See, look, I was taller than Blue." And I'm like, man, why you keep on saying that stuff, man?
He wasn't that much shorter.
I'm 6'4", he's 6'3", but he's still trying to make it like a big deal, like he's.
Imagine a world where men are 6'3" and 6'4" going back and forth about height.
This is real
Them
life.
basketball player guys.
Real life.
Blue, did you play ball?
Play football.
Oh, you was football.
Yeah.
So how did you like Cali?
I've been there before. It's all right.
Yeah.
I don't like the traffic.
The
Traffic's horrible.
traffic wasn't good. Yeah, the traffic.
Yeah, we got the worst traffic of anywhere.
They met
Probably
in
next to New York.
There was some others that met in California about a couple of weeks ago. Your girl, Blue. Of course that.
Oh, well, she lives in Vegas, and
Well, they was in California.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Dwayne, we got to get you on out this way to the west side, which is the best side.
And I got family out there too. I don't even know where they at, but I can hit her up.
Most beautiful state anywhere. I've never been to Florida, but I just think top to bottom, California kills it because we just have everything. We got beaches to mountains. Some of y'all got beaches, no damn mountains.
We ain't got none of that.
Some
we
of y'all got
dirty,
mountains.
We got what they call a beach up here is dirty water.
And some of y'all, because y'all states are so flat, y'all be talking about them are mountains and then be like cute hills. Because they'd be like, look at these mountains. And I'm like, them ain't no damn mountains. Come out here. We'll show y'all some damn mountains.
Oh, sure.
We got all of that
Giselle,
too.
He do.
Oh, yeah. You up there in the Pacific
Yeah, we got
Northwest.
all
You know,
of that too.
I've been to
Y'all got beaches?
I've been to Pullman because my buddy went to Washington State.
Yeah, my daughter graduated from Washington State.
So I've been up there. That is a beautiful drive, Blue Durain, driving up the I-5 because it goes to the mountains right past Mount Shasta. During the wintertime, it is
don't
an
talk about driving.
amazing view.
Y'all don't like.
I don't want to drive ever. Girl, I just drove from Washington, D.C. to Seattle, Washington in 45 hours. I don't ever want to hop in a car and have to drive nowhere again.
Why would Jenny say, isn't California stinking?
She said sinking.
Sinking? How is California
You
sinking?
hear it all the time. The California, New York is going underwater.
Well,
yeah,
you already
know,
like don't you know that Florida, when you look at the elevation of Florida, I think Florida is like below sea level.
Florida's beautiful though. I was there twice this year.
Yeah, we do get earthquakes.
Clearwater. I go to Orlando because that's where my daughter's at.
But
when I'm there,
earthquakes.
I like
and then
Clearwater.
But y'all get tornadoes. So here's the thing.
My dog's not gonna let me.
The major earthquakes, Blue, happen so few and far between, and y'all get tornadoes and shit all the time in them states. So you're in Tennessee, Blue?
Who?
Blue. How many tornadoes y'all done had this year?
I personally haven't experienced any, but I know that there's some around. So maybe like
Nolan. Get out.
And Durain's in Ohio, they get tornadoes and shit too there.
We ain't had no tornadoes there, and we just had a siren not too long ago, but we ain't had no tornado. Let me say this: they get in the what they call it, the way, like when it's like way out, not in the city limits, like
you get in the warnings.
We'll get the warnings. They may get the hits. They call it something out in the like the surrounding parts of.
Like Preston said, they had 10 last month.
Columbus, like more open fields, like that. We don't actually get them in the city. We get high rain, and we had a windstorm in 2008. We had an ice storm behind that, and literally a ice storm. It froze the whole city.
Yeah, the only thing we complain about here. Yeah, only thing we complain about here in California is like the politics.
Well,
and that's going to be subjective to what side you stand on. Everybody goes, well, everywhere I go, every state. I was just in Arizona. There's like there are homeless people all over Arizona, so it's not just a California problem.
There's homeless people all over. Look at all them homeless people that was in New York.
And of course, it's going to seem like a more because we have. You think of this.
But you do have what's that, Skid Row, and come on now, that's really.
And we got a lot of people. We got 40. Think of this: Texas, and then Florida, the next largest states as far as population. We got 10 million more people than Texas, 20 million more than damn Florida. So we got a lot of people. And with the damn prices, and Blue and them and Dino were talking about this, I think, a few days ago, talking about how, people always got to be careful talking about how much money they make and all that, because it's subjective to where the hell you live. You heard what I said. I'm tired of hearing how much money people make. You want to talk about money? Talk about how much money your ass is bringing home after taxes.
Right.
Because that's
and
really
talk about how much you got after paying your expenses. Talk about that.
Exactly.
That's all I'm saying. When you go to talk about money, talk to me about how much is your mortgage, how much is your rent, how much is your utilities, how much is it costing you for food, how much is your car notes, how much is your insurance, how much you see what I'm saying? Everybody got
Yeah, but
expenses. People be
nobody,
acting like I got this stack of money
nobody's
that I don't have to spend no
transparent.
more. Huh?
No one's going to be that transparent.
Well, then people need to shut up when it comes to money.
I'm coming for it next year. I'm
And
going. I'm going to put out my actual income. I'm going to show my budget, and I'm going to show how to save on a weekly and monthly basis to meet my 3 categories of 1,500, 5,500, and 9 months of income.
All I need to listen, I'm gonna tell both of y'all brothers. All I need to know how to do is make a spreadsheet.
And help me out with the math. California has 40 million people and
Did you
170,000 homeless. That's a very small percentage.
did he just
Out of 40
jump over
out
what I
of
just
40
said?
million.
Did
What'd you say, Dre?
you just move right past what I just said? I mean, you just like it just went like this right
He was
here.
talking about the spreadsheet. Sorry, my bad.
That's all I need. Can I get a know how to make a
California had
spreadsheet?
20
You
million 200
doing
what?
it again?
Since 1990.
What do
I
What do
don't
you?
understand what else it's saying.
I
What?
mean, you want a class on how to use Microsoft Excel? What are you saying?
So I could get a spreadsheet. I just need a spreadsheet. I don't want to put it on a tablet. I want to be able to budget, put everything on a budget, how much I'm spending out, how much is left, and then what's left. That's what
Hey,
I'm talking about.
you
So
know
what?
that you can do there's an app called Rocket Money. There's Rocket and Mint. I have both of them, Durain. But I like Rocket better. Rocket actually, when you plug everything into it, Durain, Rocket does all that for you.
If they
Rock
I
said
mean,
that,
you can still.
it.
I mean, if you wanna look super smart, you can still do the Excel the Excel spreadsheet. But Rocket Money, I think it's called Rocket Money. I think they changed the name of it. It's an app. You plug everything into it, and it does it for you. Yeah, we'll do your budget and all that. So every week I'll get an email that says, "Hey, you spent this much. It's either more or less than what you spent the previous
Oh,
week." You know what I'm talking
Rocket
about? With
Money
it, yeah,
app.
yeah, it's solid.
and all you got to do is make sure. But the number one thing that a lot of people not said fall short of, they're not truthful with themselves. So as long as you're truthful with yourself, then it's going to work. But if you're not
Oh,
truthful,
no. It's gonna be the truth, cause I wouldn't be wanting to do this if it wasn't the truth. Ain't no need lying to me. I ain't showing it to nobody. So
I'm just saying,
I'm
people are
a,
just,
That and Mint Mobile, those apps are
so
phenomenal.
you said so do they cost anything?
No, I think there is like an upgrade
yeah.
that you can get on there, but I don't know. I get the free. I use the free. That's good enough.
It's going to help you calculate and all these things, and it'll help you apply for stuff. But if you just keep the base model on both of them, it's going to be free.
Yeah.
It might be
And then
So Rocket Mobile, what's the other one?
Mint
MINT, like Mint.
That's it.
monitors your credit score too.
Yeah, that's what would be the fee. So if you're just putting your money in your expenses, that's going to be free. But to monitor your credit, that's when they start making money off you.
To do what?
To monitor your credit and keep up with your credit score, to add that to see how your expenses are showing, how it affects your credit score, that's going to be a fee. But just to put my light bill, water bill, gas bill, rent, whatever, and put your income in there and show the balance sheet, that's going to be free. But when you add stuff in like your credit, or which now with your new updated credit based on your bills, what credit card you can apply for, that's what's going to cost you money.
Just download Credit Karma app and get it for free.
Got that. But somebody told me that don't be telling the whole truth.
My credit score is always higher than when it shows on Credit Karma.
Look at this thing say night. What is that? $12.99? Wait a minute. Oh, that's almost some Netflix Rocket Money. How it works. So can you do that on the computer, Rocket Money?
Yeah.
I've never tried it I only do it on the phone, but I'm assuming that it's a website as well.
Yeah, your username and password should be the same.
On the phone and on, I could do it on both.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, to do all that work for you. But like I said, if you want to take the time to build you an Excel spreadsheet and look really smart, go ahead, knock yourself out. It's gonna be work.
Who am I looking smart to?
I'm just saying, people pull out them damn fancy spreadsheets. You know what I'm talking about, Blue? They be like, God damn, you did all that, or you just plug that shit into that free app.
I just remember spreadsheets.
Yeah.
This new stuff. That's what I was telling somebody today. If you don't ask questions, then you the one that's stupid because you still don't know.
It also will it sees your subscriptions. You may have subscriptions to things, and you can use that to cancel unwanted subscriptions. You can be like, oh shit, I didn't know that I had a Patreon subscription or whatever that's been doing $25 or whatever, and it can cancel subscriptions for you.
But you paying for all that?
No, it's free.
Oh, it's free.
Yeah,
so I need to read this stuff before I sign up because I ain't paying for nothing. The whole key to this.
I will not steer you in the wrong direction when it comes to when it comes to money and finance. I will not point you in the wrong direction. I promise you.
Okay. I mean, I've been telling my boy Blue, he did it one night, but it was so fast and so I couldn't even write nothing down. I was like, well, geez.
Slow as hell.
Huh?
Which part of what I said was fast?
It was months ago.
It was? Oh,
Huh?
so said, I'm going to get with Liddell and we're going to start every Monday. Every Monday we're going to talk about savings. I'm not going to get into credit too
now
much.
you want to talk about savings. That's what I was telling you.
You don't want to get. You said you don't want to get into credit too much.
No, because maybe a little bit down later on, but I want to make sure that everybody like she's saying. I did the show. I've done 2 shows about savings and finance, and she's like, "Oh, you went too fast." I didn't go fast. I literally took a whole hour explaining, answering questions, going into detail about certain things, and I don't want to go into credit because
not credit.
people that they want to say, hey, this is how you can leverage credit. We're not ready for leveraging credit. I just need you to save and have money so that in case you get a flat tire, you got money in the bank. You own your house, your furnace or roof repairs or new refrigerator. Like, I want these to just be bumps in the road and say, hey, look, I already got it available. Go ahead and order to bring it. Or you have systems in place to replace it right away versus, oh my God, I don't know what I'm going to do. I just bought this purse that does not make me any money. It is a liability, not an asset. And now I can't afford to keep my car rolling, so I don't know how I'm going to get to work type shit. Yeah.
I think both, because I talk a lot about credit because when you have it, then you get, you hear me talk about leveraging it, utilizing it. Because sometimes I never purchase anything on a credit card that I don't already have the cash to pay for it. But
I'm not saying no to that, but there's so many people who don't have $1,000. There's so many people who don't even, if their transmission went out in their vehicle, they only have proper insurance. Like how I'm sure in my insurance I have full coverage. I have the max you can get for rental insurance and roadside assistance. There's some people who just have enough so they won't get a ticket if they get pulled over.
Right.
Or when you talk about insurance, one of the things that blows me away is the people who don't have life insurance.
Right.
And that is that you and Liddell definitely talk about. I always say, even Chris Rock said this way back in the day. So you got to make sure you got some coverage.
Well, people that they feel like it ain't on there.
No, it's not. Listen, that is a major difference between black and brown and transparent people. When they pass, they make sure they give them something to build them up for the next generation, and then you roll it and roll it.
Yep, no liabilities.
But the ones that don't have it don't feel like it ain't on there.
They're wrong.
And
I know they're
think
wrong.
of this too. When you're young, what you do is when you get into these, because Liddell will come on and they talk about like these different like IULs and things like that. But even with term, man, when you're young, you get 30-year term life policy. If you're healthy, $500,000 for like 30 bucks a month. So in the case of something happens to you and that gets given to your family, that starts that generational wealth. Now, I'm gonna tell you this, and I don't like to use but that's what them white folks do. And white folks be having insurance. White folks ain't out there doing car washes.
No.
I said, I will
Well, you got
always
a
make
different
sure.
style of. You got to listen to it. You have a different set of people out here today.
Yeah, but
I,
we have to, but Durain, I get what you're saying, but this is why we have to talk about these things, because it is so important to set your future generations up with stuff. Like, you have to understand too, depending on your assets, you know, I hear people talk a lot about a will. Well, it depends on what you have. I don't even have a will. I don't do wills because they can be taken to probate. Most people, I don't know if people know that. I'm sure Blue knows that. I mean, look at all this stuff. What you see, I think was it Prince or was it Mike, where these people have
all of them.
wills and this stuff is caught up because wills can be get taken into probate. You get everything in trust. You deal with trust.
So what I'm saying is, and I hear you. I do hear you, but and what you said, a lot of my ancestors, they did that. But there's a certain, okay, when you're talking about money, when you talk about life insurance, all of that, generation and all of that, I see you as a generation. I see you as a planner for your life, a planner for your kids' life, whether you here or you ain't here. It's mapped out. I see you as that.
Yeah.
That
Yes.
don't go down in all of our families. That don't
Why doesn't it?
Where's the love?
Where's the what?
To do that, you have to love.
No, so look, so this is what we got to
Right?
change. We got to change. We have to change instead of showing our wealth with chains and gold and name brands, to showing that, hey, oh, you're doing great. Oh, I paid off car and it's still running well. Oh, so I know that all your income is going towards something that's going to benefit you. Or, hey, I bought another house. I got another renter. Or, yeah, I added on to I restructured my whole life policy and I went up $250,000. Or, I have an IUL. Well, I mean, but I'm not talking bad about an IUL. I think I agree with you said. We need to worry about having term and just having insurance first.
I'm not a big IUL guy because when you really
What's
start peeling the
IUL?
things back, which I'm sure you already did, it can be problematic. Index universal life policy.
I mean, but so there's three types of policies that you can put into and get money later. There's index, whole life, and universal life. So all those you can put into, and then you can either borrow against it, use it as leverage to purchase something, or you can just use it to, basically you can pay yourself and go buy a franchise or a car or whatever. Those are the three options that you have. So a lot of people, if you have disposable income, it's a good way to hide money because they can't tax it. So you can put so much over the dollar amount of your monthly policy into that policy, and then you can take it out and move it around as you see fit. But my point is, we need to actually have insurance first before we skip the step. We need to crawl before we walk, and we're not even. Somebody's holding us, and we're still worried about what that name brand is you have.
Yep.
Do you have a Mercedes, a running car that you can actually afford?
Yep.
What's
Yes, ma'am.
IUL?
It is Index Universal Life.
What's that?
It's a type of insurance. So do you know what a term policy is? Okay.
Yep.
Okay. So a term policy. Okay. So a term policy is 10, 20, 25, or 30 years. You said it at the beginning, you cannot draw value from it. Whatever the face value of the policy is, if you pass away in that term of the policy, then that's what your family receives.
Right.
IUL, whole life or universal life, it costs a lot more. I think 10 times more. Say for example, my $250,000 whole life policy is $250 a month, right? So, but I can move money in and about around it, and I can borrow money off the face value as I put into it, or whatever I have borrowed or were to pass, then the remainder goes to my son or my mother. So it's because I had a term policy that just expired, and I was paying $28 a month for 300,000. So
Yeah, can't beat it.
it's a very different. But like I said, as you put the money in, so much goes to the what do they call it? Maintenance of the policy, and the rest goes into it's like a savings account. It's on the market that you can utilize and move around
Right,
as
you
you see fit.
can withdraw from it.
Correct.
Yeah.
Or you can use it as a
Okay.
leverage to purchase a large thing, i.e., mortgage, car, small business. You can say, "Hey, I have universal index, whatever policy, and I can use this to purchase. I want to put this down on my franchise."
Okay.
And
I
get
just
you,
never heard of the IUL. I've heard of all the rest,
and then
but
get
I've never heard no
you a Roth IRA.
A what?
A Roth IRA.
What's that?
IRA, individual account. Come on, Sid. Hey, look, I feel like you're just trying to make sure I know my shit. I'm ready.
No, I know. I'm trying to. I'm just saying it because I'm just just saying it, thinking I know that you know, but I'm just like everybody knows.
You're talking to the audience.
Yeah, individual retirement account. So the difference between your traditional and your Roth is obviously traditional, even with 457Bs, right? And that's what government retirements are. They're great, like Blue was saying, they're great on the front end. They make it look like if you're making, say you're single, no children, and you're making $150,000 a year, you get banged with a lot of taxes. So you will use your 457 or your 401k to take that money off the top, though it makes your taxable income a lot less. The negative on that, so say you do this for 30 years and now you have $200,000 in your 401k or your 457B. They tax that now when you withdraw it. So then you don't really have 200,000. You're trying to figure out how much is going to be taxed. With the Roth is already after tax money, but you can only put in, is it 6,000 or 7,500, right, Blue? Depending on your age, is one or the other.
It changes at 55, but they update it like every 2 years. So I remember what it was a year ago, but I don't remember what it is. It literally updates every couple.
Every month I put into, like, for me, Durain, after I try to invest probably $500 a month just in investments, and that goes to, I don't know, Blue, do you use M1 Finance?
Yeah.
So I have several investment platforms. So I have money that goes to M1. I have one that goes to, because you should never keep your money in a traditional savings account. You're just not making enough money on there.
Well, hold on. I say yes to that, but I say you should have you need to have $1,000 available in something that you can touch in less than 24 hours.
I agree.
Okay.
So we're going to agree on that. Okay, yeah.
Yes, put it in one.
The rest of my money, so I put quick money in my regular, I have a USA account that makes 0.000012. The rest of my money, if I'm going to keep it into a savings account, I keep it in a high yield account through Ally or another one where you're getting like 2% on that. And then the rest, I have an account with Fidelity. That's where my Roth is. So I dump money into Fidelity. I dump money into M1. I have about 3 different investment platforms that I dump money into. So right off the bat, I'm saving before I even touch anything.
I did, and just tell me what you think about this. I did, like I said, I used to be a banker before I do what I do, because I'm a broker. I'm a freight broker. And I also have a trucking company. But before I did all that, I did a lot of research on Roth, 401ks, all this stuff. And after doing all this research, reading, because I was following Warren Buffett to see what, Bill Gates is rich, but he's lucky rich. He was smart, and he's surrounded. Now, Warren Buffett is a different kind of rich. He earned his shit. He took over companies. He did smart investments, and all his portfolio that he actually has is all dividend investment stocks. So every stock pays him. So then I was like, okay. So what I did was, it took a couple years, but I started buying like, stuff that paid me monthly. And then when I got it to the point where I was making $200 off a couple of investments, and I had a whole portfolio on M1 that was paying me $500 a
Just
month.
like a dividend portfolio.
That's all it was. It was 12 different stocks that I vetted. All of them were, and I was making $500 a month.
Now, Dwayne, do you understand what he's talking about when we're talking about dividends?
Dividend is
Go ahead.
pays you to have ownership in the stock. So it makes you money two different ways. If the stock value itself goes up, you make money that way, but it also pays you for holding the stock, and it pays you a dividend portion to yourself. You know, you can put this back into buy more stocks, or you can pay yourself and use this money outright. But if you let it drip, which means you put it back into, so it not only are
over in there.
you're also adding the money that you're earning from it. So there are certain dividend stocks that pay you quarterly or monthly. But when you get those and they go back into themselves, they're washing. So if you have the right dollar amount, if you pick the right stock, like I like a 10 and 10. A 10 and 10 means the stock's about $10 and it pays you 10%. Depending on what your income is, you can continue to add to it.
Bob is a very good dividend stock.
Yeah. I mean, there's plenty. It's because I like REITs, which is a real estate investment trust. They have to pay out 90% of what they make, so they might not cost that much, but they're going to make you a lot of money. Just use that money that you would invest and buy more shares.
The REIT through is it through Vanguard?
No, I use M1. I pick myself.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I use
So
it because M1.
But that's mine
now,
is
right?
too. But you know that M1 will select they will select stocks from Vanguard. Like if you look at your REIT, because that one is that the VNQ or whatever?
Yep.
And they typically do really well.
I'm not saying no, but there's some ones that are kind of more like penny stock, even though I hate that term because they're not actually pennies.
Right.
But they're less than $10 and they're doing well, and you watch them. They hadn't hit the big time yet, but you can make a lot of money off of them. And then if they fall a dip, then the percentage goes up because they still got to pay you so much. So when it was paying 11%, if the stock falls, then it's going to go up to 13 or 14%. Now you're really in the money. So, and then, like I said, you pick some monthlies, because what I was doing was I was saying, hey, I don't want to have to worry about this Roth, whether it's traditional or not. I want to be able to give myself money that I already have and determine how much water I want to turn on or turn off based on if this month I'll say I'll take my dividend or not. What's up, Kyle?
And funny thing, Dwayne, how I started learning all this, I was listening to videos of rich white guys. And Blue, and I would listen to these dudes and I would write down all of this stuff, these stocks they would talk about, Dwayne. I'd write them down. Go to Market Watch is a good website that you can use and you can type in the ticker symbol and it tells you everything on that stock.
Did you say Market Watch?
Yeah, Market Watch.
Mm-hmm.
You typically, if you know the ticker symbol, you put that in there and it'll give you the breakdown of that entire stock. The expense ratio. I'm trying to think what else, Blue, does it have on there? The value. Hey, what's up, Kyle? The value, the share, so you can kind of see how it's done. I think it doesn't break 1, 3, 5 year, and then I think a lifetime, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Dr. Fenton, yes, I do. I pick my own. I think that was what Blue was saying too. That we both use M1 Finance and we pick our own.
Yeah. Now, because I didn't start off picking my own. After research of years of looking at this, reading and trying to understand, then I said, okay, well, and then I had success. The market goes up and down, so you need to keep your VOO or something that's going to read the market and it's separate, and then kind of like your play money, but know that the market is not going to do what you want to do, but you're looking at how much as you put in, how many shares you're able to buy, and what's your dividend that you're receiving. Yeah. So have these two pies, they're called pies, have two different pies on M1. One just to read the market, and that's going to be your level money. And the other one, if you want to create your dividend pie for whenever you decide to retire, and you have 50, 100, whatever you can afford, and now you're taking that income based on what your need is. If not,
Yes.
you can easily
And
pass down
what
to your kids.
Blue, one of the things we forgot, the beautiful thing about M1, Durain, is it lets you purchase fractional shares.
Yes.
So say, for example, depending on like Google and Tesla, for one share is astronomical. I don't know, what is Google up to now? Are they $1,000 a
I
share?
haven't even
800.
looked at
So Durain, instead of you spending $800 for just one share, you can get $50 or $100 of a share. Does that make sense? So you don't have to. There's some sites where you have to purchase. If you don't have the money to purchase the entire share, then you can't get a share of Google or Tesla.
Okay.
M1 allows you to purchase a fraction of that share.
Okay.
Oh, that is right. Google did split.
Yeah.
So did
They're like a little under 140 now, right?
$140
so the
a share?
I think they're a little under that now.
Did it drop that much?
Yeah. I think it's like 135
She
to
said
140.
$100.
Yeah.
No, it's a little more than that. I think it's like 130 something after the last time I seen.
Yeah, but so, to be honest, Dr. Fenton, the fact that people short stock, that doesn't really matter. Like, that's a whole different side. If you just keep to the regular retail stuff, you don't have to worry about that. That's a whole different side. That's a whole different level of risk if you're shorting stocks.
And Blue, I don't know about you or Kyle, but I don't do like with Amazon and all that. I don't buy those individuals. Like I got the S&P 500 that will encompass all of those major markets in there with, Apple and all of them. So I have through M1, I have and I forgot the ticker symbol. I have the S&P, and then I have Blue, like you. I have like a little separate one, and that's like my dividends, where I have Schwab and a couple others, and then I have a couple of bonds. And right now, and Kyle, you know this too, bonds are getting killed. Like bonds, it is not a good time to have bonds right now. So any of my
Really?
funds that have bonds are taking it into shorts big time right now.
Wow.
You know what's my biggest problem too with the stocks?
Hello,
Like
Cal. How are you? It's been so.
Huh?
Hello, Cal. How are you? It's been so
How are
long.
you?
I haven't seen you in a long time. Is the baby
Yeah.
walking now?
Not yet. He's close. Not yet. He's close.
During, guess what?
What are you about to say over there, Blue? What you about to say? I see you about to say something smart.
What you about to say?
Stand back
Blue's
up.
about to say something.
What happened, Blue?
Stand back up.
No, he was about to say something. Huh?
Stand back up, Duran.
Oh.
I-
What?
I got to meet the baby and you didn't.
You said what happened?
Nothing.
What did he say?
He got to see the baby and I
Oh.
didn't.
Oh, yeah, he did. He did. That he did.
Whatever, Blue. Whatever.
He did.
Okay. All I want to know is, did you buy him a bike?
Huh?
So, yeah, I can see it.
Did you buy the baby the first bike?
No. He's not walking yet. He doesn't get a bike
That's
yet.
all right. He can have a bike in the garage from Uncle Blue.
Oh, I'll give him a bike. Yeah. I think he's a little way. Maybe he needs a walker.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
What-
Walk.
Yeah. Yeah,
What are
I
you
can't
doing,
wait, man.
Zed? What are you doing?
He's
Zed?
driving. He's getting ready to go
Is he
somewhere.
driving? We going Tesla driving?
Okay. So no, that's yeah. My biggest problem when I was looking at stocks for myself, like at first, I didn't just go in gung ho. I was listening to like a group. They have a lot of these groups that have like keys and they want you to join up. It's like $20 a month, and they kind of give you some ins and outs. And then all of a sudden, then I got bit by the bug. So I was waking up very early, like probably about 1:30.
What bug you got bit by?
4 o'clock. Because I'm telling you, the money never sleeps. That's all I kept saying was the money never sleeps. And because I was going I was bare. I was way too bare, not enough bull. I mean, way too bull, not enough bear. So like,
All right.
like I was just like going for what's the quick thing, and I did hit up some of the penny stocks. Like there was one I was trying to use my logic to buy the stocks, thinking that I was finding what no one else had found before. I remember like sodium ion. There was a stock. It was a battery minerals, I believe, BTRYF, and they were working with sodium ion batteries, or so they were the drilling for sodium ion. So I was like really excited to get in there, and I got in there, and I tried it. I waited, and it didn't take. It was like it's not coming, it's not coming, it's not coming. I pulled out, and then it went up. But then on the flip side, then I learned from that. You got to crawl before you walk. And then I was on that Shiba when that Shiba had that big kick. I had Shiba. I was there before it kicked. Now I probably should have pulled out a little earlier than when I did because it was dropping. I was like, oh, don't worry, it's gonna go back up. I know it's gonna bounce back up. But I was like, I pulled out, and then I just pulled out, got my profit, and I put some more in. You know what I mean? A little less, but it was good money, man. It was good money. It went up 1,000%. It was good.
Did you get any GameStop or AMC?
Huh? No. Listen. You know what's the biggest one I'm so pissed off about? The coin, Dogecoin.
Oh, those.
Because I remember here in this dealership, everybody was like, "Oh, hey, we're gonna get on Dogecoin," because I didn't have Robinhood, right? And at the time, I was like, they were like, "Yeah, you can get in on this." I was like, "I don't have an account." They were like, "Just make one." They were like, "It's only a cent, brother." And I was like, this was before I was like, I don't, oh, okay, whatever. I'm not real big. And so then Dogecoin went, and it wasn't even a cent yet. It wasn't even a cent yet. And then it went to 2 cents. And everybody's like, woo, they're like going crazy with how much money they made. And all these dudes pulled out of it. And I was just feeling like bummer. I'm like, they pulled out of it. Needless to say, in a couple of months, it was at 59 cents. So somebody made out, but they didn't at my job. Everybody had pulled out because everybody made like 10 grand, 5 grand here, 8 grand here. But somebody could have made how much? It wasn't even a cent, and it went to 59. Jeez. Like that's where sometimes I had to pull myself out because I do like to gamble a little bit, and at the end of the day, it's trading. A lot of people say playing stock, but it's actually trading. But like Aspen, I got to pull back because I have that gambling bug. It's in me. I can't even lie about that. It's in me. I'm not gonna lie. I go to listen. You take me to Vegas. It's not good. I know, but I don't smoke. I don't drink. That's my vice, right? A little bit of that here and there.
Yeah, I haven't gotten into the gambling thing. I'm a safe. One thing I said is I'm a very conservative investor. I have gotten into this expensive hobby now of purchasing watches. So I am now into the watch game. So I've purchased 2 watches, I think, in the last month.
Tesla watch.
Nah.
You got to coordinate, bro. You got to coordinate. How have you been, Sid? I haven't talked to you in a while. How have you been?
Doing all right, brother. I'm managing some things with my health.
Oh, okay.
I'm actually on a bit of Blue knows this. I'm on a carb. I'm on a pretty much no carb right now. So I'm been very testy and irritable. And obviously what comes with that, I've dropped about 6 pounds too. So I'm extremely light in the ass. So I won't be barking at either one of y'all anytime soon.
Hey, that one is never fun. A no carb or low carb or no carb diet, that's never fun at all for anybody. I don't care who it is. Maybe somebody that's never had them before, sure, but that's not really fun at all. At all. It's like when I want to get into a kick, when I need to get into a kick and clean my body up. I do something similar to that. It's not no carbs. I'll do good carbs, but like no breads, rices, all the things that basically expand in your gut and just take up space and don't really give you the sustenance you need for later. Like no milk, no bread, no rice, and stuff like that. And usually that cleans me up I get pretty clean with that.
Yeah,
that's kind of the reason. That's how I got so tall.
Yeah, that didn't work for me, bro. Y'all think it's too? Hey, Blue, y'all think it's too late? I started now. Maybe I can have a late growth spurt.
Hey, bro, you never know, man. Hey, you could do I remember I had a homeboy back in the day. He had these buckets. He would fill them up with stuff, and he would hang them on the bottom of his feet and hold on to the thing in the closet, hold on to the rail.
Mm-mm.
And he really was feeling like it was working till that rail broke, and that was a very sad day. That was a very sad day, y'all. And that rail broke, and then he had to explain to his parents what was up. They couldn't even beat him because usually his parents would have beat him, but they couldn't even go there because it was so sad. It was very sad, but it's crazy. So it's good to hear from you all. What are y'all doing now here today? I'm just winding down time and getting ready to get out of here in a little bit. What are y'all talking about today?
I'm going to get a haircut.
Oh,
Durain,
there you go.
did Durain
What?
disappear on us?
I'm
Durain,
here.
look at how beautiful this state is
Say it.
that Kyle and I live in.
Say it.
Look at that.
Hey,
When
Cal.
I come out to California,
Look at that.
I'm taking the sun away and I'm bringing it back to me. We're
What?
gonna
Girl, you in,
switch the time
Girl.
zone.
girl, you're in Ohio. You can take it away, but it's going to be gone in October.
You
It's
know
going to be
what,
gone from
Kyle?
October to April.
We're
that's just fact.
switching the seasons and the time zone.
I'm not going to lie to you. I love Cali. I love our sunshiny weather, but I do miss the seasonal change of being in the Midwest
I do
and
not.
the East Coast. I know. It's a city dog, country dog thing. But if you were here every day and all your wardrobe is all T-shirts instead, like you can't rock no turtlenecks here. You can't rock no
I wouldn't
leathers. You know.
care. I don't like clothes anyway. I mean, I like clothes. Wait.
Pause. Pause. Please pause. Pause.
Pause. I like clothes,
Hey,
but
Durain, let me
I
find
don't
out
like
you
heavy
free.
clothes. I don't like coats. I don't like sweaters. I don't like to be cold. Does that make sense?
Okay.
I've dealt with it all my life, so I'm okay with it. But as I've matured in life, I'd rather do away with all the winter clothes, the boots, the coats, all of that, and just be able to dress. Just be able to dress.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Now, what I would probably have a problem with is I probably would have a problem with the bugs because
The
you
what?
guys,
The what?
the bugs.
This ain't Texas.
I don't know about. Hey, Trail. I
We-
don't know
What you-
about Texas.
No,
What
I'm
you
saying
talking about, bugs?
bugs. The only
Well,
thing we
like
got
in
is ants,
California,
scorpions,
I
and
mean not
some
California, but
places.
like in
But
Florida, they have different types of bugs and stuff I be dealing with when I'm down there with my daughter.
Yeah,
You know, it's like
it's not like that here though.
y'all don't have bugs.
Not all like that. We got ants. You get ants and pincher bugs and stuff like
Mosquitoes
that.
and
I don't like them
flies,
pincher
just like
bugs.
anywhere else.
Yeah, but they're respectful. They know where you at. As long as you're not where
You
they're
know what,
supposed to be,
Cal?
they're good. What's that?
Cal.
As long as you're not with Lou, you came down here. Did you see a whole lot of bugs when you were down here?
no.
No.
So
You're
what?
not gonna see
Okay,
that.
so what do y'all be bothered with?
Bears,
Traffic.
rattlesnakes,
Traffic.
Don't try.
natural. If you're talking about natural
Oh.
stuff, bears. What do we
Yeah.
got? We got bears,
Oh,
We
scorpions.
got bears,
Some
rattlesnakes, and
places.
mountain lions.
And scorpions
Oh my
sometimes.
God!
But they're
Are
not
y'all
What are you
serious?
talking about? Oh my
everywhere.
God.
They're not
Out in the
walking around the streets.
Out in the mountains,
Out in the
mountains and
Girl,
the
see,
hill areas, yeah, of course.
No, well I wouldn't be up in the mountains.
And you ain't like Kyle saying, you ain't got nothing to worry about.
I wouldn't be in no mountains. I would be like
Then
you know
you would never,
moving
then
around.
you would never see them. I mean, there's like right now it's
I'm
84
talking about
degrees
bugs.
right now.
You down there talking about bears, bears and snakes? Oh no!
Yeah, we got so we have mosquitoes.
Oh, see, I'm not.
I mean,
First of all, I'm not outside. I have to have an enclosed. I like outdoors, but it would have to be enclosed for me to be outside.
Durain, you would be look at this. You would be walking around enjoying this 84-degree weather.
Said it's getting dark up here. Okay, turn your camera around. Even Blue got daylight, and he in down in where you at?
I'm in
Tennessee. Right, and he still got that. It's getting dark over here. Ain't no blue sky. Ain't none of that.
Hey, this is what we pay for here.
Exactly.
The traffic, all of the bad things, but the weather and the quality of life here in this state just makes up for it.
Yeah, and all the expenses and all of that.
But see, it's not expensive. It's not expensive everywhere. See, people who've never been here, and when I say never been here, I don't care if you visit. You got to live here. If you're gonna live in San Diego, San Jose, or Los Angeles, or parts of Orange County,
Hold on.
yeah, it's gonna be extremely expensive. But there are other places in California that are actually affordable.
But see,
Hold on. You're right on that. I agree with you. Like when you go outside of the LA area, yes, there are places that are very affordable. But I took my man Blue. Can I tell the story, Blue? I took my man Blue to the stand.
Oh my God.
Listen, I took him to the stand. My man asked for a large drink. They gave him this drink cup. He was so mad. He's like, "What is this?" They were like, "It's the largest we have." He's like, "That's a medium. That's a medium. That's not a large. It's this little bitty cup." And then he said it was a large. It was like $4 for this little bitty cup. It was like as long as my hand. You know what I mean? It was like 7 inches, 7.5 inches long or whatever, 8 inches long of my hand. And he was like,
Pause, goddammit, pause.
Hey, Doreen, that's what she said. Remember,
so you had to get get two of them, huh?
Hey, Doreen, I'm 666, not 666.
carried the 2 plus 1.
Said.
My man's talking about the tripod. Hey, but anyway, so here we go. Like, no, I know, it's so crazy. It's from high school. I remember in high school, I actually measured it. It was like 8.2. I was so happy. Like from here to there. I was so happy about that.
What are y'all talking about?
Pause.
From right here, from the thumb, you go from the thumb to the top of the finger. Like, because that's for receivers, you have to know that. You got to know the circumference of your hand to catch the ball. What is your little dirty minds? What are y'all thinking in your head? We're going to have some prayer. Everybody bow your head real quick. I'm so sick and tired. I'm so sick and tired of every single one of you you people that are on this thing right now. So tired of you all. Hey, but Blue, thanks for coming out, man. It was an absolute pleasure. And by the way, the 2 guests that were on there, man, they said thank you so much for letting them have on there. I think you reposted what they posted up. They were so happy and so honored to be able to speak with you and everything. And everybody spoke about you so highly.
Oh yeah.
And I didn't even have to give you no mint julep. I was so proud about that. Good. My man, yeah, he was out there killing y'all. Wait till y'all see his podcast. He was killing. He killed. He did his thing. He did his thing. He was professional. He was on it. He was hitting all the marks. He was legitimate. We were missing somebody. I was hoping you were going to be there, Sted. Get to meet you.
Yeah, I was hoping too until I found out by the time I had to drop my kids off, I didn't know that y'all was 2.5 hours away.
Yeah. Hey, it sounded nice. Like when you first, when I remember you saying where you lived at, it's a little under 2 hours, just a little bit without traffic. But I was like,
so y'all was supposed to plan it.
Well, we did plan it.
Well, apparently you didn't. He didn't make it.
I bought the ticket. I bought my airplane ticket like 2 months ago. I didn't change the
No,
date.
I'm saying the day that y'all was having, whatever you was having, the time that you was having it. Okay, so, I'm just saying. I ain't in the mix. I was in.
Hey, I can't. Yeah, but I can't deviate from my time I have my kids, and I didn't know I didn't know the distance because I knew that they were in LA. But people say LA. It just depends on what end of LA you're on that makes the difference in how long it's going to take to get somewhere. And when Blue told me what city he was in, I was like, oh Lord. I was like, shit, by the time
you didn't know what city they was going to be in?
I found out later, but it still wouldn't have made a difference because I had my children to a certain time.
Oh. Okay.
It it was going to take. I don't know what Kyle was talking about. Less than 2 hours. That's not true. It was over 2 hour drive. I'll catch him next time. Blue will be back.
Yeah, I'll be back in.
Oh, I know he will.
I'll be back in. I'll be back the week of Thanksgiving. So she'll be there that Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So we can work some out at that time. Because it's almost October already, so it'll be
Sure is. These days is flying by.
back. Yeah.
Just like him and Cal did. They just flew by.
Well, I got to play in this traffic, Durain.
Go ahead.
I'll
Listen.
be on in a
Drive
couple
safe out there.
of shows. Appreciate it. I'll see you soon. All right.